We're living through very difficult times. There is no denying it. The COVID-19 pandemic is forcing us all to stay at home, away from our loved ones, our hobbies, from exercising. I haven't been to the gym in forever. My gym is closed down right now. So this, something like the Egofit walker, is basically a godsend. It's not without its flaws, like any tech product, but I'm really enjoying this quote-unquote portable treadmill. Let's have a look. I've actually had the Egofit walker for a while. It's just that I went on a few trips and then I was taking a bit of a break from this channel. As you know, I have 2 channels. It took me a while to get to this review, but it ended up being very timely in a way, because now more than ever is the time when I really needed something like this. The Egofit walker is a portable, and I use air quotes because, you know, it's not like this. It's just portable in that you can move it around the house and you don't need a truck to take it to your new place if you happen to be moving, for instance. It is relatively heavy. The box weighs in at 48 pounds or 22 kilograms for the non-Americans out there. Although its heft is necessary to maintain stability when you're actually using the treadmill. It has 9 adjustable speed levels, which you change. Where did I put that thing? With this. It has 9 adjustable speed levels, which you change with this little remote control. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that it uses infrared to activate. I mean, it's definitely cheaper. It must have helped keep costs lower, but it's a bit of a bummer that you have to point in the exact direction of where the sensor is. I would have preferred something like Bluetooth, but again, I understand that it's probably a little more expensive. So at its slowest, it runs at 0.6 miles per hour, while at its fastest, it goes at 3 miles per hour, which is like basically a brisk pace. And for the non-Americans, that means 1 to 5 kilometers an hour. 5 kilometers an hour, or 3 miles an hour, might not seem like much, but the Egofit walker is at an incline. I'm not sure exactly, because in the documentation they don't refer to the angle of the incline, but it is a few inches off the ground. So it's definitely not the same as just walking on level ground. You're constantly going uphill, which adds to the effort. It makes those 3 miles per hour / 5 kilometers an hour feel a lot faster. And in fact, in just getting the B-roll for this video, I ended up having to have a shower afterwards because I was breaking a sweat. It supports users up to 254 pounds or 115 kilograms and no taller than 7 foot tall. Now, I'm not a tall guy myself. I'm like 5'7" barely, and that's when we run into the first problem with the Egofit walker. It is quite small, and that's by design. It was meant to be able to go under a standing desk, which is what I have here, also sent to me by the guys over at Enthrodesk, or to be stored under a couch or a bed or something like that. So that's why they kept its size pretty compact. It's easier to move around and to put away when you're not using it. The downside of that is that the stride you can take when you're using the treadmill is relatively short. If you're a tall guy, I imagine your foot is going to be coming off of the treadmill quite often. It's going to force you to take shorter steps, which still works just fine. It might just be a bit of an unnatural way to walk if that's not your usual gait. The treadmill comes with a small LED monitor on the right hand side, and it shows the workout data, like how long you've been walking, the calories you burned, the steps you took, and the speed you're walking at. I've seen some videos suggesting that you could even use this when you're sitting down watching TV, but I imagine there's next to no benefit to using it that way because you're sitting down, so you're not doing much. The best use case for this thing is to pair it with a standing desk like the one I received a few months ago, or rather, it's more than a year and a half now? I can't recall. I'll have to double check. But anyway, this is perfect to use with a standing desk. Now, the standing desk they sent me to review some time ago, I wasn't able to have it in my studio because where I used to live, the place was a little bit smaller. Now, I'm able to have it right here off to the side, and this is awesome because all I have to do is raise the desk, pull out the treadmill from under it, get on it, turn it on, and start working or playing games or whatever. I'll show you what I mean right now. I'm gonna check this out. This is the smartwatch I use, the Amazfit Stratos. It's great. In just shooting this review, I'm halfway towards my goal of 10,000 steps. And I did nothing around the house but shoot that B-roll for this video. Once I got into the swing of it and I was riding and walking and really enjoying myself, I just didn't really want to stop until I started to get too sweaty and had to go take a shower. The Egofit walker is not exactly an impulse buy. It comes in at $700 Canadian on Amazon. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below, but then again, It's workout equipment. None of it is cheap. If you're in the market for a treadmill, you were looking at spending a couple $100s anyway, so there you go. Me, I'm seriously loving this thing. As you know, I live in Canada. There's snow everywhere. Maybe not so much in the last couple of days. It's been quite warm, but there's snow everywhere. It's so cold. It's so uncomfortable. Like, I can go to the gym. I could walk outside if it wasn't so goddamn cold. So to be able to both be walking, getting my steps in, burning some calories, and still be able to do my work, that is awesome. I'm not exactly a fitness buff, clearly. So the Egofit walker is the kind of product that I'm sent in that I would review and use, and, you know, after a while probably sell it or something. But this I want to keep. This, like, this set that I got now, the standing desk with the walker, being able to play games or to do live streams or to do whatever, to work and still be getting some exercise. Like I said, that incline really does make a difference. That incline really makes a difference. Really, the only downside I can point out with the Ego Walker is the fact that it's perhaps too compact for its own good. I think if it was like maybe 4 inches longer, you could walk at like if you're a tall person, you could walk at a more natural step. If you're a tall person, you're going to have to take shorter steps, and I can see how that might feel unnatural for some. So that's the only thing I'll say. That's the only caveat, I think. If you're a tall person, this might not feel great the way you walk on it because it's short and it forces your steps to be a little bit shorter. My girlfriend, for instance, is 5 foot nothing, so she has no problem using this thing. And that's the Egofit walker. It's a pretty cool product, and it comes at a perfect time, I guess. There's a link in the description of where you can check it out on Amazon. And full disclosure, though I was not paid to review this product, I never am, I do make a commission if you buy it off of the link that I'm linking in the description. It does support the channel, so if you do, thank you very much. And that's all the time I have for today. Follow me on social media if you don't already. I'm very active over there. Hit the notification bell, subscribe, all those things we have to say at the end of videos. I know I've been away for a while, but things are getting back to normal here, finally. That's all the time I have for today. I'm Izzy, and I'm done.